It took me ages until I finally found these tungsten deposits. I have to kill the worm from this territory to cross through, and then I have to kill the worm in this territory. He's not even bothered, is he? What the heck? Ugh. Ah! Alright, well that didn't work. The uranium cannon shell. 20k damage. We're making a conveyor belt covered in explosives. Oh, they're doing the thing. Yes, we have cannon shells. I'm here to talk to the manager. Fire, fire. Yes! Yes! We can finally get our way to making orange juice. Alrighty, so leaving off from the last stream, we need to now take advantage of this tungsten deposit that we found. We need a lot of drills because this is a big patch, but we also need to build a very large train network that's then going to ship all this tungsten all the way across back to our main factory. We also need to find a way to deal with these cliffs because they're taking up a lot of the space that we need to, say, load and unload the trains. Cliff explosives are the bulk of what we need, and metallurgic science packs are made with copper, tungsten, and more tungsten. So basically, we need tungsten. I have to be mindful not to run into this big worm here because I haven't brought any more ammo with me. Okay, so this is going to have to be a fairly temporary solution for the time being because I don't think we could actually fit a proper train loader anywhere in here. Oh, that's another thing I need to do as well. I need to get a radar network going on so that I can see what I'm doing from afar. Okay, this is where things get a little annoying because I want to place these poles. Alright, we'll have to leave that for now. Let's continue heading up and just get those drills placed down. Actually, never mind. I do need to bring the power across. Okay, chuck down a radar. Then we need some drills. I think we'll just stack them all together like this. And then a bulk inserter. We'll chuck that into a chest. So that's going to collect tungsten for us. Okay, we can't even hand mine this for extra speed. Alright, we're not really concerned about productivity, are we? We've already got 100% productivity going on here, so that's pretty good. Ooh, that's coming in. Never before have I seen that much tungsten. Now we can finally do something with all this. Tungsten plates need molten iron, and then orange juice needs molten copper. I suppose because it's orange. I'm going to plonk a foundry here for now. This is going to be very temporary. We just need to make enough orange juice to research the cliff explosives, and then we can start making them. Here we go. Nice. Metallurgic science packs. I'm still hand feeding the tungsten at the moment, but that won't be for too long. In preparation for the science packs, let's draw up a little bit of a storage system here. So we need some chests, and we need to filter these for the orange juice. Probably don't need that huge of a buffer. That should be everything we need for the orange juice. The last thing we need now is to deliver that. We could possibly have an issue with throughput because Starship Fulgora is still kind of dedicated, because of the name, to Fulgora. We've dedicated it for electromagnetic science packs. Ideally, we'd create a second ship to go between Vulcanus and Novice. However, that's kind of expensive and I'm kind of waiting to redesign the whole ship. So I might just repurpose Starship Fulgora for now and instead make this ship go back and forth between the three planets. What's that production rate happening to be now? 30 plus. Once we get some space and we can upscale our production, I'm thinking maybe over here we can do a bunch of our science production with the tungsten and some more copper ore. The train loader slash unloader probably needs to come down here because there's no lava. What else can we research? Artillery would be nice. Turbo transport belts. That would be pretty good. But again, needs tungsten plate. Oh, it can only be crafted on Vulcanus. Okay. So Vulcanus is going to become our new belt factory. What sort of recipes do we have? Oh, you can make all the belts with this. Actually might make things easier and more efficient because of the increased productivity. Ooh. And that means we can dismantle the belt factory back on Novice. Okay, they're breaching the wall, and that's causing these laser turrets to start going down. There's probably a few hours of time here until this runs out, so I'm gonna have to go and settle these guys. They are sitting on top of the old nuke crater. Another nuke will probably send the same message. Ooh, that's almost 800. What we can also do once we're back on Narvis and we deal with this situation is we can grab some more of those uranium shells back to Vulcanus so we can kill some more worms. There, we should have everything. Yep, orange juice is intact, lasers are intact. Alright, let's go back to Narvis. Imagine if these rocks had evolution. I wonder what's the fastest speed we could possibly get this ship going. 200 still takes a bit of time. What if we could get to 1,000? 1,000 kilometers per second would be very, very cool. Just look at all these wasted materials going out. It would be so nice to be able to do something with them. Like a mega starship that just makes everything would be really, really cool. Okay, here we are at Narvis, so let's pause the thrust. Oh boy, that's a lot. 4 atomic bombs. Actually, hang on a minute. Didn't even need the nuclear bomb. I can just fly around and zip around here. These guys are taking quite a while to kill though. Alright, it's nuke time. Boom. That shut him up. But you know what we should probably do? Just incinerate all these bases. Did you see that on the map? The way they all just disintegrate. That's awesome. I don't have my next nuke. Hang on. Oh, they all just melt. This wall is impenetrable. Okay, come on, come on, come on. Oh, big wave coming. Yes, absolutely destroyed. Very much like this base. That is satisfying to use. That's a lot of green buggers. I think green is the highest tier, so I don't have to worry about them getting any stronger. Yeah, these guys don't stand a chance. Those nukes really help. Maybe I need to just start making a nuke mall. That sounds not right. Let's go down to the mall and get nukes. Yeah. What is this? That phrase will never be said in any other game. It's certainly a good use of our good uranium since our Covarex processing is going real nuts here. Yeah, that's absolutely filled. Okay, maybe let's just grab enough for 10 and we make some more nukes. So if we can clear a whole section down here, then maybe we can claim back some more space or real estate for the factory. Okay, we got some cannon shells going. Ooh, 87 cannon shells. That's probably enough for about 20 worms. What I'm thinking is I'm going to keep nuking this part and try and extend this wall all the way across and cut them off. That way we can finally liberate the copper ore and the iron ore that we have so many deposits here that they've taken. That's probably going to be huge to set up a new electronics factory using the electromagnetic plants we get from Fulgora. I'm really excited to try and see just how much more efficient and productive that can be. Don't you guys know? This is my lawn now. Bye-bye. We can actually fly. It's so useful that this this mech armor can just fly over all the trees. They can't get to me now. All the trees are just disappearing as well. Alright, cool. So that should buy us some peace and quiet. Then we can head over to Fulgora and get that holmium online. We need to queue up our cliff explosives. This whole factory floor is just going to be atomic craters, isn't it? And then what we can start doing is we can begin preparing the next phase of the wall. Boom! I love the way the screen flashes white when you do that. Get off my iron! Bang! Well, they can't get me out here on the ocean, can they? Okay, the acid still kind of can, but I can just skip around the water. Okay, and we're out of nukes, so we're going to have to retreat now. But I think we cleared quite a bit. As good as these lasers are, they're still kind of... Oh, wait a minute. No, I'm out of power. My batteries are out of charge. Run! Protect me, walls! We should be able to start expanding this wall. Cool, that should do. And then that means we can deconstruct all this too. Ah, nice. Look at this wall go. Let's get back on track because we have the cliff explosives now, which are here. We need explosives, calcite, and grenades, all of which can be made on Vulcanus. So I might just head over to Vulcanus now, and then we can start clearing out the cliffs, which will give us the space that we need to build up everything else, like our train stations, our loaders, and our science production, all of that kind of stuff. And I'm also going to grab the cannon shells. 270. I think it took 4 shells per worm. So 200, that's a lot. That's 50 worms. Oh, what's going on here? Why are these things getting... Oh, alright, I'll have to deal with you later. This many rocket launchers for one guy surely can't be good for you. Hey, uranium shells, more uranium shells, and a person. Here we go. Let's head back to Vulcanus. Hey, did we get any more OJ while we were gone? No, we didn't, because we ran out of tungsten. Alright, that's what we're here to solve. We might also just solve this neighbor problem. Hey, buddy. And he's dead. So that frees up that territory. And this hasn't updated yet, but this guy is now this guy. It would be nice to clean up this territory, but I think that's owned by a big worm. I'll have to check. Yeah, that took 4 uranium cannon shells. That's pretty good. Wow, it's dark. Where's that worm? Here, boy. I got a present for you. He's skulking around here somewhere. Okay, he's not on the top right, so he's probably down on the far left. There he is. Oh, he's a medium. Oh, there's 2 of them. Okay, maybe I won't touch them yet. That's physical damage. And I suppose that's just increased by physical projectile damage, which I'm researching. It's 128,000 science packs. And we're doing that at a slow 300 science per minute. I say slow, but I was really excited when I first reached that. Alright, so we can't do much about that, but we can now make cliff explosives. So we need explosives, we need grenades. Here we go, boom. Cliff explosives, yes. I can't put productivity on those. Can I do productivity on any of these? Some of them. Don't think we really need to bother with that though, because we have infinite of everything. Well, effectively infinite. We don't have infinite coal. But I mean, 12 mil. It's effectively. This worm is making noises at me and I'm not happy about it. Boom. Oh god. Oh wait, no, I've had all my stuff in that. Oh, you're kidding. Alright, let's try that. Let's not put all our stuff in there. Mine that up before it gets destroyed. And he's dead. That's how he should be. Oh look, we have yet another visitor to our factory. Hello, Mr. Worm. Goodbye. Okay, hang on. Wait. I'm trapped. No, wait. Why am I so bad at this? Damn it, I lost the tank. And 100 uranium shells. That didn't go as well as planned, but I don't think I'll bother resetting that one. That's fine. We need to start preparing the train line. Now that we have our cliff explosives, which are sitting in this chest. Ooh, that's a lot of them. How well do these things work? Let's test them out here. Ooh. Oh, wow. Nice. We can finally build here. Okay, the range on these things is kind of weird to get used to. So the first thing I think I want to do is get some of these tungsten carbide chunks and make some more drills, as well as some more foundries. Oh, we're out of lube. Why are we out of lube? Let's plug that in. Okay, so let's head over to the tungsten deposit and start preparing our train station. Oh, these cliff explosives are so nice. Oh wait, the drones can just blow up the cliffs too. Ooh. That is cool. Okay, now how are we going to get across this lava? Let's put our train stop here. And then we need to load up the trains. Let's do 2 carriages. Give them some buffer chests. And then we need to run a big belt down. So let's get rid of this. Then run this down here. Ooh, can we reach? Oh no, we just can't quite reach. No, my plan has been foiled. You're joking. Oh no. Wait, how far? 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You're kidding. I literally just need one more tile. Okay, I have an idea. I think I know how to solve this. Oh, come on. Just go. Go where I place you. Why is this so finicky? If we queue up turbo transport belts, max length 11, whereas we just needed 10. So that's the solution. What are we going to name this train? Probably something really like tungsten train, right? Got plenty of tungsten now. This is good. Ooh, 6 big mining drills. Here we go. Cool. We really just need the underground belt to start with. Okay, so these guys need iron plates and iron gears. Okay, so we do 3 sets of gears, just because why not? Molten iron comes into here. Maybe with some tanks. I don't know why I'm still making these underground pipes. I don't need them anymore because I can just fly over them. I guess I'm so used to it. Okay, so the calcite will go in there, then the stone needs to come back out, and then we can just deliver this stone all the way back to the lava. Because of that helpful little trick that one of you viewers told me last time, you can just straight up dump things into lava and they get destroyed. And we, ironically, need some transport belts to be able to make transport belts. So this is going to get extracted, and the iron plates can then come along here for the transport belts. Then the transport belts can extract straight into red belt making. And then they need to go straight out into blue belt making, which now also needs lubricant. So we need to get lubricant in from somewhere. And then this can finally extract out into a green belt maker, which we need tungsten plate for. And that's going to be made up here. Which reminds me, I now need to place a station stop here. So we can put our train down. So this is our tungsten train. And then this needs to be fueled. I think the easiest thing we can do for fuel is just a really big logistics connection. Here we go, we got a little drone coming across. A few of them actually. We need assembly machines to make the tungsten carbide. Okay, my bad. Is there any way we can make this compact? Say for example, we had a line of tungsten, nope, that's holmium plates. We had a line of tungsten carbides. I suppose if we ran pipes like this, then we can extract easily like that. Yeah, okay, that's cool. I wonder if this needs to form buses. Should we go absolutely overkill? Should we, in our classic fashion, go absolutely overkill and make a 4-lane bus of all of this stuff? My gut's telling me yes. My brain's telling me no, that's a stupid idea. I want to see it big, so maybe we do. That might do our 2 lanes. The tungsten ore goes on one side. Let's do an unloader here. Okay, there we go. There's our bus. I have no idea how much this is going to actually consume, so I'm just going to start with 1. We need to get the carbon on the other side, which needs more sulfuric acid and coal. We need to bring the coal in. Come on. Be nice if you could research these rockets to be a little quicker. Okay, let's get this sulfuric acid going. Cool. Okay. So now we just need to get the tungsten. So let's hop in the train. Let's set up our stations. We're going to wait until we have full cargo. And then we're going to wait until we have empty cargo at this station. On we go. I like the purple. The purple is really nice. Whee! Okay, this stops us at the station. Oh, I forgot. Whoops. Okay, I've forgotten to bring any green belts. Mainly because I haven't made any, so now we have to go all the way back. In the meantime, we could actually just do a quick test run, chuck our tungsten ore in here, and see how that goes about making tungsten carbide. It's looking good. A bit difficult to see them on the belts, but they are there. And then they come out Be like this. Now we have a bunch. Then we need tungsten plates. They call it a plate. It looks more like a beam, so maybe I'll just call them beams instead. Then we can distribute into like some big warehouse or other crafting facilities out over here. That should be everything set to go for the green belts. Wow, 40 tungsten plates for turbo tunnels. That's a lot. This is going to make our yellow belts, or yellow tunnels. So this is going to be where the red tunnels go, and then we're also going to have a spot for blue tunnels, and then a spot for green tunnels. Then we can run lube in between here. It's nice and easy. Nice and easy with the words lube. I should not be mixing those words together. Nice. Alright, look at that speed go. Nice. And then we have ourselves green belts and green tunnels. You know, in a moment. Wait a minute. What happened to our tungsten? Guess it must have all gone into green belts. Which it did, yeah. Whoops. Okay, so that's our green belts. Now we need splitters. Means more lubricant. I think we're going to be running out of lubricant at this rate. How many of these do we have? 2. Just enough to get the tungsten going. Tungsten tunnel take 5, I think, at this point. At long last. Wait a minute. Huh? Is that still too far? Wait. Wait. No, wait. Can you not cross the lava?